What's up, everybody? I'm back. Got my coffee. And today I'm checking out an artist I have not listened to, have not been recommended. I just did a little Googling. As you all know, if you've been here for a little while, I like rap. I like drill rap specifically. I like really heavily lyrical rap, very aggressive. So I thought, well, I'm doing all this international stuff, right? I got my, we got all this Farsi rap. I got some British rap, right? Some grime. And I thought I want to check out, let's just see what Thailand has to offer. I have a very small amount of history with Thailand in that I have been there once when I was very small. My family was sort of taking a tour around like Southeast Asia. So I've been to Thailand, I've been to Bangkok, but it was very, very long ago. But I thought, all right, let's see what we got. So this is NTC YOUNGWERKK. This song's been out for about a year. It's called GOAT. I just picked the one that had the most views on the video just as this is probably the one that's going to get people interested. That's my guess. So I wanted to start here, give it a fair shot. Before I get into it, two things. One, I'm not a professional. I'm not an expert. I don't speak Thai. I don't know if this is going to have subtitles or not. It appears to have closed captioning, and we'll see how those work. But also, as I've mentioned with Rammstein, with 021 Kid, with all these foreign artists, just being able to read the lyrics doesn't necessarily convey what is actually being meant, right? There's a lot of localisms and regional stuff that I may not understand. So I'll do my best, but just understand that. Part two is don't be a dick. I try to be very respectful. I try to be thoughtful when I do these, both to the artist and to their fan base. Whether I like something or not, there's a reason people like it, and I try to find that, right? I try to be fair. So I would just ask that you respect that. If you're going to leave a comment, you can disagree with me. You don't have to like me. That's all fine. But just try to keep it above the belt, all right? And with that out of the way, let's get right into it. This is GOAT by NTC YOUNGWERKK. I believe NTC stands for 19 Crew.
All still on this motherfucker. I'm God on my show ว่าทุกสิ่งที่กูทำนั้นย้อนนี่ just can't do that Man you know I gotta go และกูจะไม่หันหลังกลับไปมองที่กู came All these kids they call me what go ทุกสิ่งที่ทำมันเริ่มมาจากกูเองแต่ทุกอย่าง just let me blow กูบอกไปแล้วว่า I'm finna prove that I'm God on my show ว่าทุกสิ่งที่กูทำนั้นย้อนนี่ just can't do that Man you know I gotta go และกูจะไม่หันหลังกลับไปมองที่กู came All these kids they call me what go ทุกสิ่งที่ทำมันเริ่มมาจากกูเองทุกอย่าง just let me blow กูบอกไปแล้วว่า I'm finna prove that I'm about to going to the top no one can stop me พวกมึงยังคง funny as fuck while I'm too blaze G 24/7 ไม่มีพัก while y'all too hate at me Spend all that money ให้กับคนที่รัก Hey bro fuck that free I gotta go bro I gotta go ไม่มีทางจะลงตอนที่ไม่มีอะไรสักอย่างทำให้ข้างหลังกูไม่มีใครสักคนมึงรู้ I'm about that money I be chase the money โทษแต่กูจะไม่จน And fuck what you thought we should believe ใช้ชีวิตเหมือนนกฮูกin my zone Greatest of all time yeah that is me เห็นว่าพวกมึงนั้นสมสาร I'm blessed G กูรอเวลานี้มานมนาน Feel like I'm free Miss my dog อยู่ในวันแจ้ง rest in peace Bro I'm God on my show ว่าทุกสิ่งที่กูทำนั้นย้อนนี่ just can't do that Man you know I gotta go และกูจะไม่หันหลังกลับไปมองที่กู came All these kids they call me what go ทุกสิ่งที่ทำมันเริ่มมาจากกูเองแต่ทุกอย่าง just let me blow กูบอกไปแล้วว่า I'm finna prove that I'm God on my show ว่าทุกสิ่งที่กูทำนั้นย้อนนี่ just can't do that Man you know I gotta go และกูจะไม่หันหลังกลับไปมองที่กู came All these kids they call me what go ทุกสิ่งที่ทำมันเริ่มมาจากกูเองแต่ทุกอย่าง just let me blow กูบอกไปแล้วว่า I'm finna prove that Yeah
I like that. That was more musical than I expected, right? The rapping was more musical. It's neither here nor there. I expected it to be a little bit more aggressive, and it was a little bit more laid back. So I don't know if that's characteristic of YOUNGWERKK, or if that is just sort of, that's what this song was, and other songs are different. But I liked it. I liked the beat a lot. I think the beat was really good. I would love if somebody out there wants to fill me in on what gang culture and hip hop culture in Thailand is like. So I was on Twitter looking for people talking about Thai drill, basically, and it seems like there is some real violence around the scene, which you hate to see it. Like, I'm all for people, talking gangster and being gangster and all that, but if you're G-checking each other and you're fucking 18-year-olds like scrapping over nothing, and there's a movie called The Warriors. It came out in the 70s, back when gangs were really big in New York. Because everybody knows about Crips and Bloods, and there's a few others, Latin Kings, right? There's a bunch of gangs out there, but back in the 70s and maybe early 80s, it was like block by block you had gangs that ran each block, or an area of 4 blocks. So you had the 9th Street and the 12th Street and the 15th Street and the 32nd Street, right? And you've got all these different little gangs. And so in The Warriors, they have a summit where the generals of these gangs, or the presidents, right? Usually I think they call them presidents. They all got together and they said, it's time for us to unite as one big body and turn our anger and our violence away from being internal against each other, fighting for possession of little scraps, and turn it outward against the oppressors. Now, you can have your own opinions about policing and the carceral system. I can tell you that the 70s in America was not a very chill time if you were not, let's say, white. We're talking 5 years, 10 years after the Civil Rights Act got passed. But the argument, right, was let's unite, and instead of fighting amongst each other and just poor people fighting against poor people, basically, right? Why not turn it outward? And we have a lot of people that we can mobilize to push back against the system. Now, the plot of the movie develops from there, but I do think about that. Not that I'm encouraging gangs anywhere to team up to commit mayhem, but in the sense that you guys, you're scrapping amongst each other for the same scrap of nothing, when the real opposition, right, the real ops, are not the people who live half a mile down the road from you and wear different colors. It's the state, right? It's the oppressive system that is holding you down, depending on where you're from, depending on how that state operates, right? I'm speaking partially from knowledge of America, but I don't know. I don't know what it's like in Thailand. I don't know enough about the culture to know how the state operates and how this sort of thing is looked at. I know it's kind of a rambly little answer, but basically all of that to say, I don't know what rap culture is like in Thailand, but from what I have seen, it does appear to be violent, and that bums me out. It really does. Literally last night, I was just on Twitter. Last night, a rapper who I'm not familiar with, I don't know his work, but he just got murdered outside a restaurant in LA. Some people are blaming his girlfriend. I don't think that's fair. I'm not going to blame her. Certainly she blames herself, I'm sure, and feels bad enough already. Whoever is responsible for the people who came to kill him knowing where he was. But it's just sad. Nipsey got killed, Tupac and Big, right? You think about all these rappers who are influential, not just in rap, but also in the community, right? Like Nipsey was not just making music. He was also trying to do stuff for his community. And he got killed. And I really, really hate to see that. So I hope that it's not quite like that in Thailand, but I don't know. It could be pretty rugged out there. So I would love it if people would fill me in, give me some background information on what the music scene is in Thailand, what the perception of hip hop, of rap culture, of rap as an art form. I'd love to know what people think about it, because I just am probably not gonna be able to figure that out myself. I will do more YOUNGWERKK. I'll probably do more Thai drill fairly soon. I enjoyed this. I like how he's mixing up English and Thai pretty fluidly. It's very convenient if you have a word that doesn't rhyme in one language but you need it to rhyme. You can just pull the other language out and rhyme it. It's a great trick. I cannot do that. But that'll do it for this one, I think. Thank you for sitting through my my overview of the Warriors. Have a good day, everybody. Stay safe out there. Drink lots of water. And don't talk to cops.